decolonizing your mind, and it's not something wrong with you, but they just don't have the capacity to process, to reciprocate your energy. Morning, so I'm just getting ready for the day, and it's quite rainy outside, so I'm gonna have to pick a rain-friendly outfit. Got my hygiene bag with me. Let's see what's in it. So first things first, I always bring a comb with me. Gotta keep things looking fresh. I just bring a hand cream, because every time I wash my hands, I always need to put like lotion on, and if I don't, I get really like worried about just the dryness, especially in the prairies. It gets so dry here. You always need to keep moisturizing. Quick lash curler, I don't really use it, but I bring it for emergencies. Lip care products, just to make sure. And most importantly, floss. Floss is so important. After I eat a meal, I always rinse my teeth and then just go on with a quick floss. Yeah, that's my little hygiene bag. So I'm just waiting for my Isha prayer tonight, but happens quite quickly now that the seasons are changing. But I just wanted to share a couple of words, some beautiful words from a Black feminist author. The book is so on page 66. She says, the language in which we decolonize the mind is less important than the ideas involved in the process. Just because you speak Hausa, Wolof, Kiswahili, or Zulu does not mean you have decolonized your mind. We all know people who speak one or more indigenous languages, but who by no means have progressive minds. At the same time, we all know people, ancestors such as Frantz Fanon, Toni Morrison, who spoke only a colonial language and yet serve as inspirations of a decolonized mind. Of course, there are dead ends in thinking about the decolonization of the mind if you think only in English, French, Spanish, Arabic, or Portuguese. I feel like this book has been really helpful for me to navigate through a lot of questions I've been having around reconnecting and revitalizing cultural identity and language. So if you were on a similar journey, I would highly recommend, and I will link the book in the description. So there's been this energy I've been picking up lately, and so I did a meditation about it earlier, and I've come to the conclusion that when one's energy is so potent, when their vibration is so high and it reaches other people, whether that be like through conversations or just being in the same room as another person, this other person might not be able to receive your energy. So what I mean by this is that like everyone has their own unique energy, but when one's energy is so full of confidence, is so full of intelligence and just embodying their whole self, others might not have the capacity to absorb it, to receive it. That means that there are usually signs that accompany this, so they might not be able to reciprocate that energy that they give you. They might seem like anxious or not being able to give you eye contact, or might even like give you like signs that there's something wrong with yourself, or like, oh, is there something wrong with me? Why is this person acting weird around me? It's not something wrong with you, but they just don't have the capacity to process, to reciprocate your energy. So that's just something to keep in mind, just paying attention to how people act around you. And usually it's not something wrong with you. It's usually just their inability to receive and reciprocate your vibration. So in other words, people just might be intimidated by you purely because of your own energy and your own like unique sense of self. So people who are able to receive your energy, they're able to show appreciation for it, and they're also able to reciprocate it. But if someone isn't at that level, it's usually signs of intimidation that we see, and the inability to show appreciation and to move the conversation forward or move the relationship forward. That's when you know that there is an imbalance between these energies, and there's not something inherently wrong with it, but sometimes that can create self-doubt, and just reminding yourself that it's not you.